Ruby's a really weird individual. Not weird, weird's the wrong word. She's not weird. She's a very unique individual. She loves vinyl music, she loves shopping, she especially loves spending other people's money. She's kind, she's caring, she's considerate. She's very special, she's lovely.
I'm Ruby, I'm 15 years old and I started to come to Y Girls about 3 years ago now, 2-3 years ago.
Ruby was born profoundly deaf in her left ear, so she wears hearing aids and obviously she wears glasses. So through her primary school she was quite badly bullied, quite frequently, and often just wanted to come home and isolated herself. Found it quite difficult to bond with other children because she was so badly bullied.
Wise Girls Mentoring matches young girls between 9 and 14 with a kind of trusted mentor who can kind of guide them through quite a difficult period of their life.
And so working with our partners, YMCA England and Wales, we developed this early intervention project based around supporting young girls to improve their mental health.
So they are referred to the project. The majority of my referrals come from schools, children's services, support services, but parents can also refer their children to the project as well. It also involves volunteer mentors, adults from the community who are able to offer their time to support vulnerable young women and girls.
I think the fact that Wise Girls spans 4 nations is really important. It comes as no surprise that we're in a mental health crisis. That's not just down to someone's postcode or their region or their country, and I think that having that cross-nation collaboration is really good in terms of reaching loads of different young people in different areas.
Benefact Trust has provided a grant of £225,000 over 3 years to support Wise Girls, and that's one of our larger grants, and I think it just reflects the value that we place on projects like this. Wise Girls is a really, really important project and it's filling an enormous gap. Those girls are potentially living in low-income households, and they may be at greater risk of developing mental health issues and some of the problems that stem from that. So this project is, for me, it's a really clever early intervention project that goes to the roots of something and actually supports those girls and young women really to be the best they can be.
So there's such a dramatic rise in the number of young people with mental health issues, and the current support systems just weren't in place, and there's such a lack of specialist services for young people.
It's built up as a programme where the young person really drives it, so you'll sit down together and work out what they're looking to feel better about or what challenges they're facing, and we'll develop a programme together, so it's really bespoke and driven by the young person.
Some of the struggles I faced before I joined the Y Girls, that I wasn't really confident and I wasn't always happy.
I think the YMCA, these groups have a huge impact on the community because it enables individuals to come together. So it's basically allowed Ruby to have the confidence to be able to grow as a person. She's become more of an individual and actually knows that it's okay to be individual and enjoy those aspects.
Since the beginning of the project, across the 10 sites across the UK, over 270 young women and girls have actually received mentoring, which I think is just absolutely amazing. If it wasn't for this project, who knows where those 270 young people would be now and what support services they would have to be accessed if it hadn't been for the Y Girls project.
I was quite nervous to have a mentor. I thought maybe we wouldn't get along, but yeah, it was amazing. I think it was one of the best things, and we had loads of fun doing different activities that we wouldn't usually do.
Taking 12 months to really support someone can help them see their future. It can build their resilience, it can give them greater aspiration for their futures. And while the project hasn't been running for decades, so we don't have decades of evidence, I think it's really safe to assume that the people taking part in this programme will have a much brighter future because of the amazing work that the mentors are doing with them.
I want to share some words from some of the young people that have been on the programme. I think that's only right that that's what we do. So my outlook on different things, all the confidence, my anxiety, the way I deal with them, the way I cope, has grown and become embedded in me. I think the programme is amazing. It made me more confident, outgoing and independent. And if we can do that for young people, then it's just amazing.
And it achieves a much better outcome for a community because you're drawing on expertise, you're pooling resources, and the community can only benefit from that.
I think that this project should be at every YMCA because it gives girls and young women more support. I mean, they have more workshops and things so they can learn new things and they can have new friends and gain more confidence.
I think it's very important for young people because you never know what someone's going through, and it might help them if they join programs like the YMCA, it would help them take their mind off it.
My hopes for the future of Wise Girls would be for it to continue the way that it is, the fact that it's already developing into Y mentoring to reach young people, not just young girls, is a really exciting next step for it. The fact that it's across 4 nations, that collaboration we can learn from and hopefully expand into more countries, and just that it continues to kind of get the same buy-in from the community that it's had so far. I think it could do wonders, so I think the sky's the limit for this project. It's a prime example of community wellbeing at work.